Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel back row bargain value from Parkway RV Center. Had a couple of comments on previous videos wanting to see a video of this Jayco designer, so here we go. Today we're going to look at a really nice and clean older fifth wheel, but well built. This is a 2000 model Jayco designer. Model's a 3310. The actual tip to tip length is 34 feet long. It has two slides. Guys, these older Jayco designers were Amish Mennonite built. 80% of their factory workforce are Amish or Mennonite. This was one of their top units. They really hold up well. I don't keep these very long when I get an older Jayco designer, because you're not going to beat this for the price and the quality, or the quality you're getting for the price. This particular unit is $10,900. Just a quick reminder on any back row bargains, we don't know what works and what doesn't besides what I show you in the video. I've got it hooked to the golf cart right now. I'll go through the video with you and show you good and bad that I see. I'm not going to hide anything. And you know, this is for somebody that wants to save some money, because this fifth wheel is probably worth a little quite a bit more than I'm asking for it. If it was cleaned up, checked out, ready to go, this thing would bring $14,900, maybe even $16,900, but I'm selling it for $10,900 under the because of the fact that I'm not going to pay my techs to do a checkout on it. So what we normally do on back row bargains, we just sold this Lakota I did the other day. Guy come down here. Well, you can see what we did. We've got a big generator on a truck that we hook it to and let any potential buyer go through it and do their own checkout, see what works and what doesn't before deciding if you want to buy it. And that's what we're going to do with this Jayco when we sell it. Only thing we ask is that you give us some notice so we have time to get the generator down here, make sure it's got fuel, and hook it up. And you know, we'll do the same thing with this Jayco. Looking around it, guys, this is a very high quality fifth wheel, quality that they just don't put in the newer ones. And I know, yeah, it may not have the fancy full body paint like the newer ones have and all that stuff, but guys, this is really nice fiberglass exterior, no delamination. It's got both slide outs have awning toppers. Just overall, just a really nice fifth wheel for the price. Now, if you want to spend 30 grand, could I sell you one nicer? Yes, but it's 3 times the money. And this one for $10,900 will do everything that $30,000 one will do. And actually, in some ways, it's probably a higher quality than the newer ones. But looking around it, guys, it looks great. Got an awning. Looks like it's got a 10-gallon DSI water heater. You know, got a little bit of typical fading like any 21-year-old fifth wheel is going to have on some of the stripes. I like the overlapping fiberglass cap on the front and back. Sign of a well-built fifth wheel. Eliminate straight edges, is where most leak problems occur. Oh, got to get here in the weeds a little bit. Insulated windows, rear roof access ladder, of course stabilizer jacks. You know, if you're looking for something to live in, permanent, semi-permanent, a guest house, something like that, guys, you can't beat this for the money. This would be a great, it's a 4 seasons fifth wheel like all designers are. And it is a designer XL. Look inside. Now, guys, I'll show you the good and the bad. As we step inside, got a little bit of sun bleaching and fading right here in the, I guess you call that the foyer. It's just a piece of linoleum, no big deal. Put you a mat down to cover that up. Inside, the carpet looks original, and it looks like sun was coming in through the front door, through the window, and it bleached the carpet. Sun bleached the carpet a little bit, just in that one little spot. Rest of it looks great. Look inside this thing, guys. Look at the quality in here. The room. No smoke or pet odors. That's really cool, because most of these older coaches, a lot of people live in them. They smoked in them. They've had pets chew up stuff and leave odors, and it doesn't have any signs of that. Of course, you know, TVs are missing, but you can put you a couple. TV's cheapest thing you buy for a camper. So you can put you a couple of TVs in if you want to. It does have a old school boom box. Hard to believe they can make a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, about that big. It sounds as good or better than this whole system, but that's modern technology for you. Got a sleeper sofa. Here in the back, you've got lots of windows. You've got 2 recliners, and right here in the back, at one time this thing had a leak, probably decades ago. And here's the thing, guys, I didn't do a video yesterday because it poured. We had over 2 inches of rain yesterday. We got flash floods everywhere. And the fact that there's no water in here, and this is all solid, it's swelled out, but it's not soft, tells me right there that this leak has been fixed it's dried out over the years. It's been fixed for a long time. Looks like the previous owner, one of the previous owners, built some kind of custom rack over the worst of it. But in a little spot right there, somebody must have kicked it. Guys, other than that, so far that's about the only major defect I've seen in this entire camper, and it's not soft, guys. It's not leaking. I promise you, from right there, it is not leaking. Because if one was going to leak, there would be evident signs of it when I came in here earlier, and there's not. Upholstery looks great. Now you can move those chairs around to however you want to put them. Got some overhead storage. Got a ducted roof air system, 15,000 BTU, I'm sure. Fortunately, I couldn't find a 2000 model Jayco designer sales brochure to look up all the exact specifications, but I'm gonna assume for what these things cost back then, and the quality they are, I'm assuming they put the bigger AC in it. Real hardwood floors in the kitchen. You don't see that anymore. Solid hardwood cabinetry. Looks like a 8 cubic foot Norcold. And we hadn't even cleaned this thing, guys. In fact, they still left some bottled water and a bottle of Snapple in there. So there's your, ooh, in there it looks like it needs a little cleaning up. And guys, like I said, I'm not hiding anything. This is what it is. It's got a gas electric water heater. I see the switch for the electric part. Got the big oven, the stove top, countertops. There's no swelling. No signs where they might have put a hot pot or pan down here and burnt the countertop. These are good, solid, Amish built countertops. Overhead storage, paper towel rack. Let's walk toward the front. And decent sized bathroom. Because, you know, 34 foot's more of a mid-size, fifth wheel. And got a medicine cabinet. No water damage around the skylight, which is in the shower. Probably got a little bit, just the tiniest bit of sun bleaching. It's not even a bright yellow yet. So this thing obviously hasn't, well, you got one little spot there, guys. But solid. So again, if it was an active leak, you would see water drip out of that and it would be soft to the touch and spongy, but it's not. Because any RV, especially one 20 years old, guys, is probably going to have leak history. I mean, that's just part of it. Got the RV toilet. Big closet, but does not appear to have washer and dryer hookups. Now, could you put them in here? A little bit of work? Yeah, probably. But it would be you'd have to run drain lines to your tank and all that other stuff. So it would be a job, probably more trouble than it's worth. Walk up here to the front, and this is the front bedroom. Got a queen island bed. You can see the mattress is not stained or anything. It looks like the original mattress they would have used back then. And guys, if you ever want a new mattress, let us know. I'll get you a quote on it. That looks like a 60 by 80 house queen, but I don't have a tape measuring tape on me, so I couldn't verify that. But it's either going to be a short queen or a regular standard queen size bed. Got a, which I've just, the little plastic catch that holds that door open and closed is broke. But you've got the sliding glass doors and they're not broken. At the foot of the bed, you've got a little makeup vanity area to get ready a place for another TV, some closet space. There's storage underneath the bed as well. And guys, you know, I know this is an as-is deal, but just walking through it, my impressions of it, it's a very solid coach. You know, I don't see, there's no soft spots in the floor. Structurally, this thing is very, very sound. And I know it's going to have a few little things here and there, but I see nothing in here that keep you from using it, enjoying it right now, just like it sits. You know, you can, like I said, we'll plug it into power with the generator, Let you try the AC out, turn the fridge on, turn the lights on, come inside, sit on the couch, fold out the beds, however you want to check it out, guys. Because I don't know what works in this thing, what doesn't. All the day-night shades work except one right here that needs to be restrung, which is no big deal. And there's one in the bedroom, I think, that also needs to be restrung. You know, little stuff like that is part of buying any older fifth wheel. But by gosh, folks, this thing is so well built, you can't really go wrong. And we do offer delivery service as well if you need it. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. A fifth wheel like this, if you've got some property somewhere, you want to leave this instead of building a house, you just want to put a fifth wheel on your property. I've got some property myself that I bought an Alpinite fifth wheel, actually older than this one, to keep on it, just to have a place to stay when I go up there. And you know, these fifth wheels are great for that, because guys, especially right now with building material cost, how far do you think you can get building a small house or a cabin for $10,900 with an air conditioner, its own heat and air system, bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, living room, and all that stuff? And even if you do build all that, which is going to cost you several times more than the $10,900, it's not portable. So, like I said, there's definite advantages to buying a fifth wheel like this. Let's just say you've got parents or in-laws moving in with you. They're getting elderly. They can't stay by themselves, but you want to let them have their own sense of freedom and independence. As long as your local laws and ordinances don't have anything against it, put a fifth wheel in your yard, plug it into power, hook it up to sewer and water. They have their own place and they're right outside the door from you, so you can keep an eye on them. And again, guys, you couldn't build an addition to your house for $10,900 or build a guest house in that situation. Kids coming back from college, why go out and spend, at least in our area of the country, $1,000 a month for an apartment on an 18-month lease or a 3-year lease, whatever, how long they do it? You buy something like this, put the $1,000 a month toward paying this off, and you'll have it paid off in a year. And have something to show for your money, instead of, you know, living in an apartment for a couple of years and spending, you know, $24,000, $25,000 a day you move out. You got nothing to show for the past 2 years and all that money, except memories of having a roof over your head during that time. Guys, like I said, there's different ways of looking at it, but, you know, when you get this thing paid off, if you finance it or if you pay cash or whatever, you've got a title. You can sell it, trade it, finance it, do whatever you want with it. I do have very limited financing because this is a 21-year-old coach. I may be able to get you approved on financing if you have really good credit. But more than likely, whoever buys this thing is either going to pay cash, or you can go to your bank or credit union and get a loan from them. It'll be a short-term loan, but you don't need long terms on financing $11,000. I mean, you'd be doubling what you're going to pay in interest to save $10, $12 a month on payment, and it's not worth it. Just get you a short-term, low-interest rate loan from your bank or credit union, and still have an affordable payment paid off quicker. And guys, this unit's $10,900. I don't care how you pay for it. That's the price. It's haggle-free, firm, non-negotiable. Right now, guys, I mean, I sold that Lakota in a day's time. These things do not last. It was higher than this. $10,900 while it lasts. Haggle-free, firmed, cash trade, financing with approved credit, or a combination of the three. Doesn't matter to us. That's the price. Here it is, as is. Let us know you're coming. We'll hook it to a generator and let you do your own inspection. But guys, this unit will not last long. Give us a call before coming down. Our phone number is 706-965-7929. We have no after sales fees besides applicable sales tax. That's it. $10,900 plus applicable sales tax. If you bring cash, you're coming from out of state, you bring us $10,900, you got yourself a fifth wheel. You don't even have to worry about bringing anything else. We have no dock fees, prep fees, processing fees, freight fees, none of that nonsense. Now, we do offer delivery service, and all we ask you to do, if we have this thing delivered, is pay us back for what it costs us to bring it to you, get my driver back home. And as always, local buyers, it's free delivery up to 100 miles one way. So that'll help. I've helped a lot of people out with that over the years, and there's no charge for that. Thank you for watching again, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all, my 27,500 plus subscribers. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification button. Feel free to smash me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share on social media. More interaction you give me, hey, the more YouTube's algorithm shares my channel, and it helps support my channel too. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. And like I said, our phone number is 706-965-7929. Call before coming to look to verify it's not already been sold. If you're coming a long distance, I would highly suggest leaving a deposit. Thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.